I think it's just we're talking about it and we never talked about it before. And so it sounds extreme, but the reality is like sometimes all of these little things are what you really need to look that good. And for them, it's non-negotiable. They're in the spotlight, right?
Guys, we are in the era of transparency in plastic surgery. It started with Kylie Jenner, and more recently, Barbara Corcoran of Shark Tank has told the world all of the procedures she's had done, including 3 facelifts and earlobe filler. But she obviously has had other work done, which she is very forthcoming about. But we dive, I love this transparency because why hide it, right? It's an
Yeah.
investment. Should be proud of it. But we're going to dive deep into multiple procedures, celebrities being open about what they have done on this episode of Lipstick and Lipo, your unfiltered guide to plastic surgery. I'm Dr. Smita. I've got Dr. Amalfi here with me, and we're
Hi,
just going to
babe.
get started, right?
I love it.
Let's
I mean,
talk about the
let's
world
dive
is.
in. I mean, love Barbara. She's like a girl boss. Like, there's nothing not to love about
Uh,
her. And the
yes,
reality is she looks amazing. So I
you look
actually I
so
think
good.
that's what's shocking here. I think that
Yeah.
to us, hearing that someone has had 3 facelifts is not shocking, but to all of you, it is. But when you look at how good she looks, you shouldn't be shocked because it just means she's maintaining. And essentially, every decade, she's doing little things so that she stays looking amazing instead of waiting until she looks really old and then having like major work done and looking really different. And I think for people who are in the spotlight like that, that's more normal. And I think it's just we're talking about it and we never talked about it before. And so it sounds extreme, but the reality is like sometimes all of these little things are what you really need to look that good. And for them, it's non-negotiable. They're in the spotlight, right? What do you
Yeah, no,
what do you think?
Yeah, no, I think it's completely normal. Listen, I think the misconception is when you've had plastic surgery or you've had a facelift or you had a breast lift or whatever it is, like you fixed it, it's no longer a problem. You are going to have those results indefinitely. But that's not really the case, right? So we reset the clock, right? So we lift your breasts back up, remove any extra skin, but your breasts are still going to age, right?
Yeah,
So
that's a
again,
really good point.
we
Yeah.
can't prevent aging. And same thing with our face. We can reset the clock with the facelift and neck lift 10 years, but you're still going to age from that point forward. So it is completely normal to need a revision after a few years, after 8 years, 10 years. And again, when you are in the spotlight and your face is on national TV, all day long, to do these little revisions and tighten things up as they start to loosen is completely normal. That's not to say everybody's going to be doing it like you or I. If we ever get a facelift down the road, we might not be getting that many revisions.
Yeah.
But again, it is normal. Our skin is going to settle. It's going to loosen up. It's going to age, and we're going to develop that laxity again. And we saw that with Kris Jenner and her revisions, and it is a
Yeah.
normal expected.
I think so too. And I think that like facelifts can look so much more natural than we all realize. And I think there's probably a lot of younger people who have had facelifts that the public doesn't even realize. And so, like, if you're getting that done at a younger age to just like ward off the earliest signs of aging, then down the line, you're going to have that again because, again, time continues. And what we don't recognize is that these people are just very slowly aging because of all the work they're doing. And
Right.
and until you kind of hear it out of their mouth, it seems alarming, but like if you look at how consistently good these people look, like she just consistently has looked good season after season. There's a reason because she's taking really good care of herself. And sometimes that means surgery, and sometimes that means repeat surgery. And I don't think that that's always extreme. Like, I think that's awesome.
Yeah. And I think, you brought up a good point, to start early. Like people, I think in general that, facelifts you get when you're in your 60s, 70s, when you really have like that loose hanging skin. But really, the best time to get a facelift is when you're starting to see those early signs of aging, right?
Yeah.
And that could be in your 40s. It
Yeah.
could be can vary depending on how quick that's happening for you and your sun exposure and your skin quality and your genetics, right? All contribute. And certainly if you're a celebrity and those little tweaks can tend to
Yeah.
happen a little earlier. So it's all normal. I think it does bring up a good question though, as far as how much is too much.
Yeah.
I think in her situation, it's not too much. I think she looks very graceful. She's aging gracefully. She's aging.
Appropriate. She looks really age appropriate. And beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. And,
How much
a
is
lot
too
of it
much?
has to do with the fact that she has had surgery, right? She's not getting a ton of filler
Yeah.
instead of she's addressing the problems with the right solution.
I
But
like
yeah, yeah, it can be a slippery slope, right? And I think, um, like we talked about with the last episode, where sometimes that normal is reset and then you sort
yeah.
of lose what normal is. Um, that's why it's important to have these honest conversations with your surgeon
Yeah.
and have somebody that will say no to you, right?
Yeah, you don't wanna transform your look. You want to, like, optimize aging, and so those are 2 different things, and I think that's when it gets sticky is when people are trying to change who they are and how they look. That's not what plastic surgery is about. Plastic surgery is about optimizing what you have in a safe and graceful way so that aging is a gradual process and not a distressing process. But plastic surgery is not about transforming your look. And if you want that, I think that those are the people that we're a little bit worried about and who have unrealistic expectations. And the surgeries that are needed to truly transform at that level are likely not safe.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly. Plastic surgery should not be dramatic, right? You should not be able to see it from across the room. And it should not change how you look. Like, yes, tweaks, that's
Yeah.
great, right? If you need rhinoplasty and you just want to refine your nose, yes. But if you're going from like a huge nose to a very small nose, well, that's when you're going to have problems.
Yeah.
Um, so
Yep.
everything in moderation.
Yeah. How
Natural is
about
always.
yeah. How about this little thing that she admitted to earlobe filler? I mean, I think the internet is like bumping about earlobe filler. I think that's so easy and like not a big deal. Like I have earlobe filler. Is anyone talking about it? Why are we talking about this?
Oh, no. Well, that's the thing. I don't know why we're talking about it because I feel like
It's like
15 years ago
nothing.
when I was in residency, we're doing facelifts, we're sticking a little fat in the earlobes too. Because guess what, guys? We
Yeah.
have fat everywhere. And when we age, we lose fat everywhere, including our earlobes. And you'll start to see like your earrings don't sit flat anymore. People have like big creases in their ears. And we can just plump it up like we plump
It's
up
like not
every.
even a big deal. I don't even know why you're talking about it. That's a cool thing. Way to go, Barbara, with the
Yeah, I
earlobes. Like, yeah,
love it.
let's talk about
You
it.
don't have your ears to give away your age either. You do all this
No,
work on your face and you have these like wrinkly little earlobes.
no.
So there's a quick fix for that, whether it's fat or fillers. You feel like your earrings are not sitting well, just need to
I
be
can't
plumped up
wait to
a little.
check out her earlobes on a show.
Yeah. I know. Now I need to pay attention to it.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm
all
gonna
right. Well, I love these like quick little episodes.
it's awesome. I know.
Celebrities.
Celebrities keep talking about it so we can have things to talk about. Like, it's great. Who else has earlobe filler? I wanna know.
I know, probably a lot of people. But I mean, listen, we're thankful for all the celebrities for being transparent because I think
It's a
when
lot.
you're not transparent, right, it sets unrealistic expectations for us normal folks to think that you just have beautiful, perfect genetics. So it's always helpful, but to
Awesome.
normalize all. All right, guys, we will see you next week. Lipstick and lipo. We're going to have a brand new topic for you. So make sure you subscribe. We're on YouTube or you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify. And make sure you leave comments, leave questions. We are happy to answer them for you on future episodes. We'll
Awesome.
see you
See
later.
you guys.
Bye.
Bye.